Above all else, 2014 has been the year of Lorde. From her Grammy wins to becoming best friends with Taylor Swift and even being parodied on South Park, we're going to go ahead and assume this past year in particular has been one for the record books for this gal. However, though you know she's uber talented and is not afraid to throw shade at certain celebrities when deserving, how much do you really know about Lorde? If you've been thinking to yourself, hey, I wish I knew more about Lorde because she's awesome and she's super cool and I want to be friends with her, you are in the right place, my friend, because we are breaking down 8 things you didn't know about her. So if you ever see her in public, you should probably use one of these facts to get her attention. It will either totally freak her out or she'll think, wow, that person's really cool. Okay, enough chit chat, let's get started. So first, if you're a hardcore Lorde fan, you probably know that Lorde isn't actually her real name. And if you're a casual Lorde fan, as in you've heard her songs on the radio and think she seems kind of neat, you probably didn't know that her real name is Ella Maria Lanny Yellick O'Connor. Man, talk about a mouthful. No wonder she shortened it to Lorde. Coming in at the 2 spot, we're sure you all know that she's best friends with Taylor Swift, but do you know what her favorite song off of Taylor's new album, 1989, is? Well, Lorde revealed on Twitter that her favorite tune is Style. Lorde shared this fun little tidbit when 1989 was first released, praising her pal on Twitter with the sweet message, OMG, 1989 is out, what a day, so proud of my sister. My favorite is Style, and also blank space, and also all of them. It's okay, Lorde, we have a hard time picking our favorite too. Landing the number 3 fun fact about Lorde, we guess you can say she got it from her mama? Her love of writing, that is. The musician's mom is a full-time poet, and the story goes that when Lorde was just 13 years old, she proofread her mother's thesis, which was over 40,000 words. That's novella status. And another impressive fact, at number 4, did you know that Lorde was only 15 years old when she wrote her hit song Royals? After being inspired by the Kansas City Royals baseball team, she decided to pen the popular tune, which won her a couple of Grammys. I mean, what were you doing with your life when you were that age? And by you, I definitely mean we. And bonus fun fact to go along with that, Lorde was just 13 years old when she signed her first record deal. Again, Lorde, you're making us all look bad over here. Coming in at number 5, did you know that Lorde turned down the opportunity to work with Katy Perry? As Lorde's song Royals was tearing up the charts in 2013, KP apparently invited her to open up for the Prism tour, and the younger musician politely said, thanks, but no thanks. So why would Lorde turn down one of the biggest pop stars in the world? Lorde said this, quote, in the really early stages of an artist's career, it's important for them to establish themselves for themselves. I'm just basically really stubborn and I want to be really independent. So I want to be headlining my own shows instead of supporting someone else, which I think is fair enough. That totally seems quite fair if you ask us. Now that we think about it, maybe another reason Lorde turned KP down is because Lorde is BFFs with Taylor Swift, and KP and T Swift reportedly have bad blood. Yeah, Taylor even reportedly wrote that song about it just for 1989, so let that sink in for a minute. Moving along to number 6, one of the coolest parts of being a music artist is jet setting all over the world, right? Well, until last year, Lorde had apparently never even set foot on an airplane. That's right, Lorde had never left her native New Zealand until she became super famous and needed to travel for work. So she's been really busy touring all throughout 2014, so we bet she's pretty used to it by now. But on a side note, have you seen photos of New Zealand? It's so picturesque and so gorge that it is no wonder that Lorde never wanted to leave. Up next, Lorde has experienced so much success in such a short amount of time, and it might be hard to forget that she's just a typical teenager, and that, my friends, is where numero 7 comes in. Just like us mere mortals, Lorde loves movies, and she has even said her favorites include Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the OG one, not the one with Johnny Depp, as well as Fight Club. I mean, those are really different genres, but hey, it shows that Lorde has a wide range of tastes. And coming in at number 8, did you know that she and Steve Carell are basically BFFs? Okay, so it's a long story, but we would be more than happy to explain it all to you. It all started back in August 2013 when Steve proved he's somewhat of a tastemaker by tweeting about his love for royals before Lorde was really huge. We'll let Steve take things from here.
I actually schooled my daughter in terms of Lorde. No,
but you heard the
royals.
Song? Yeah,
I
royals.
heard it on like an alt station in LA, and I, like early on, it wasn't getting a lot of airplay, and I said, that's a song, that's something. And I told my, at the time, 12-year-old daughter, I'm like, Annie, you gotta listen to this. And she listened to it, was like, okay. And then within 2 months, it's huge.
Biggest song in the world.
I have so much cred.
After that happened, Lorde tweeted out, I didn't really know about Steve Carell until this year when I watched the entirety of The Office, and now I want to be his friend so bad. And of course, Steve replied to Lorde saying, Lorde Music wants to be friends with me? Serious dad cred. Always happy to have cool, talented friends. Can we get in on that BFF action, please?
Yeah, I'm Lorde. Yeah.
And with that, we think it's the perfect note to end things on. So what did you think about these fun Lorde facts? Hit the comment section to get talking, then click over here to see 19 celebs who have been dissed by Lorde herself. Also hit that subscribe button. I'm your host, Dana Ward. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time on Clevver News.